Did you know some riding habits make you look more like a clown than a biker? Whether you ride a sport bike, cruiser, or scooter, there are a few things guaranteed to ruin your image, and maybe your bike too. Today, we're calling out the habits that scream, "Hey, I just bought this thing and I have no clue what I'm doing." We'll be breaking down the motorcycle riding habits that not only make you look ridiculous, but can also get you hurt, ticketed, or laughed off the road. This isn't about judging. It's about riding smarter, safer, and not looking like a complete jackass on the road. You might think you're looking cool on two wheels, but some habits make even experienced riders look like total amateurs. Let's get into it. Number 1. Over-revving at every stoplight. The show-off rider. You pull up to a red light. Everything's calm, normal, quiet. Then, brap, brap, brap. Why? Why do some riders feel the need to announce their presence like a leaf blower on steroids? Sure, you love the sound of your bike. So do I. But revving it every 3 seconds doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look desperate. I understand revving your engine can be fun and satisfying, especially when you've got a beast of a machine. But there is an appropriate time and place, such as motorcycle meets or shows, open rural roads, motorsports parks, or racetracks on your own property or after an upgrade. Revving your engine in everyday traffic serves no real purpose. You're not warming it up. You're not going faster. You're just making noise and showing off. This isn't a track. You're not lining up against Valentino Rossi. You're next to a Prius and a guy on his way to work. It also makes bystanders think every biker is loud and obnoxious, which leads to, you may have guessed, stricter noise laws and less public support for us. Over-revving is the mating call of the insecure, and trust me, nobody's impressed. Number 2. Riding in flip-flops or shorts. The beach bro rider. Ah yes, summer weather, the sun's out, the tank's full, and the skin is completely exposed. There's freedom in riding, but that doesn't mean freedom from common sense. You see it every year. Guys hopping on cruisers in board shorts and sandals, some even shirtless. And here's the thing, they're not riding down a quiet beach road. They're merging into traffic doing 45, maybe 60. Your bike doesn't care if it's 90 degrees. Hit the pavement in shorts and you'll trade your skin for an asphalt tattoo. You want to feel the wind? Great. But do you also want to feel your kneecaps scraped off like sidewalk chalk? Because that's what happens when you go down without gear. No gloves, no boots, no jacket. One spill and you're getting skin grafts. And yeah, we get it. It's just a short ride. But crashes don't care how long your ride is. They happen fast and they hit hard. Wanting to look chill and laid back on a bike doesn't mean you should ride like you don't care. Number 3. Constant lane weaving. The snake rider. We've all seen this rider. The one who just can't stay still. They're bouncing between lanes, dodging mirrors, squeezing between bumpers like it's a game of Frogger on caffeine, where the traffic is angry and the consequences are real. And sure, lane filtering can be smart and save time when it's done legally and responsibly. But weaving back and forth every 5 seconds just looks unstable, like the rider's not in control or worse, trying too hard to be flashy. It's dangerous, aggressive, and honestly, just annoying to everyone around you. Unnecessary lane weaving doesn't just look chaotic, it puts you in every driver's blind spot. Every time you dart between cars, you're gambling. Blind spots, sudden lane changes, and the average car driver hates and can't handle surprises. The more unpredictable you are, the more likely someone panics and jerks the wheel. And then you're concrete casserole. Smart riders wait for the gap and pick their moment. Snakes just slither and get squished. So be patient and aware of your timing and those around you. Number 4. One-handed. Riding for no reason. The too cool cruiser. You're on the highway, you glance over, and there he is. One hand on the bars, the other either dangling, texting, or, worse, holding a drink. We get it. You're chill, relaxed, confident. But what happens when traffic suddenly stops, or a pothole sends your front wheel wobbling? You'll need that second hand. And by the time you grab the bars again, it might be too late. Yes, you can ride one-handed, but unless you're signaling or adjusting something quickly, why would you? One-handed riding might look relaxed, but in reality, it's just careless and tells other people you're not really paying attention. It delays your reaction time, reduces control, and screams, "I care more about looking cool than being safe." True skill isn't about minimal effort, it's about maximum control. Anyone can twist the throttle, few can tame it, both hands on deck. Unless you like gambling with blacktop. Just number 5. Loud pipes in quiet neighborhoods, the inconsiderate one. Loud pipes save lives? Maybe, but they also wake babies and piss off entire zip codes. Look, I love the sound of a well-tuned exhaust, but blasting through a neighborhood at 6 a.m. like a rolling thunderstorm, that's just being a jerk. You're not impressing anyone, you're just giving bikers a bad name. Not only are you waking up entire neighborhoods, you're making enemies out of people who might otherwise support motorcycle rights. And excessive noise can get you tickets, or worse, banned routes. This is why cities push noise ordinances on riders, why motorcycles not allowed signs pop up at scenic spots. Use your volume wisely. There's a time and place for throttle therapy. Cruising through a cul-de-sac, isn't it? What's number 6? Ignoring hand signals. The lone wolf. Rider group rides are about unity, a shared adventure, flow, camaraderie, trust. But there always seems to be one guy who does his own thing. The group signals to slow down. He speeds up. They point out a hazard. He's looking at his mirrors. Ignoring hand signals doesn't just make you look clueless, it makes you dangerous. Group riding only works with communication. Ignoring signals causes confusion, broken formations, and puts everyone at risk. It's like showing up to a team sport and refusing to play by the rules. Want to be part of a group? Then ride like it. The overconfident soloist in a group ride. They're either clueless, careless, or trying to do their own thing. Hand signals aren't optional. They're survival tools. Riding is about rhythm and trust. Don't break the flow with outlaw energy. Number 7. Showing off with stunts in traffic. The wannabe stuntman, rider wheelies on the freeway, stoppies in front of traffic, burnouts at a red light. Yeah, that's crossing a line. Awesome if you know how to perform some bike tricks, but doing them on the freeway at rush hour, that's just reckless. That's a video that's soon to be viral for the wrong reasons. Stunting in traffic isn't just dangerous for you, it puts everyone at risk. If you wipe out, someone else may crash trying to avoid you. Street stunts belong in a closed lot, not rush hour, because when you screw up, and there's always a chance you will, you're putting everyone at risk. And here's the thing, real stunters don't show off in public. They train, practice, control the risk. The guy doing a stand-up wheelie past a minivan isn't talented, he's just selfish. You want respect? Earn it with skill, not shock value. Number 8. Tailgating other riders. The over-eager buddy rider. This one's subtle, but it's a recipe for disaster. You're on a group ride, your buddy's right behind you, like way too close. You can see his shadow on your fender. One sudden break, one pothole, and bam, you both go down. Riding too close leaves no room for error. If the person in front brakes suddenly or hits debris, you're going down too. Tailgating isn't about trust. It's about poor judgment. The right following distance is the one that gives you time to react, not the one that makes your buddy nervous. Riding close doesn't mean riding together. Proper spacing equals proper safety. You don't impress anyone by trying to smooch someone's rear tire. Number 9. Riding with high beams on at all times. The blinder. High beams help you see, but if you're using them 24/7, you're not helping others see you. You're blinding them, especially in group rides or at night. Your high beam in someone's mirror? That's a laser to the retina. High beams aren't meant to be used 24/7. You might think you're being seen, but you're also distracting or dazzling other drivers and riders. Use high beams when you need them, not when you're trying to glow like a neon sign on a UFO. Lighting up the night is great, but not if it blinds everyone else, because safety should never come at the cost of other people's vision. Number 10. Acting like the rules don't apply. The rebel without a clue. Running red lights, skipping stop signs, speeding through school zones. Every rider has seen that guy, maybe even been that guy once or twice. They think they're smarter than traffic, above the rules. Those are for cars, not bikes. But here's the truth. This kind of riding is what gets bikes banned from parks. It's what gets us labeled as reckless. Motorcyclists already face stigma. When you ignore the rules, you reinforce every negative stereotype and invite stricter laws. It's not rebellious, it's stupid. And every time you do it, you're giving lawmakers a reason to clamp down harder. Being unpredictable on a motorcycle is a good way to end up in a ditch or on a police report. While it may look cool in movies, on the road, it's just dangerous and dumb. So, how many of these habits have you seen on the road? Or maybe even caught yourself doing? Look, we've all made mistakes, but if you want to ride smart, ride safe, and ride with respect, ditch these habits before they ditch you. Riding is about freedom, but it's also about respect for the machine, for the road, and for the people around you. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and drop a comment below. What's the worst habit you've ever seen from another rider? What's a habit you find hard to shake from your own riding? New videos coming every week, packed with real tips, real talk, and no BS. Subscribe and join the ride until next time. This is Motorcycle Vault. Stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next ride.